I know I said yesterday I was going to continue the Wednesday career today. I've decided after yesterday's absolute travesty of an episode, we're going to do a double F1 this week and go to Canada and whatever's after that. Is it Barca after that? Is it Spain? Yeah, we're going to go to Canada and Spain this week. In today's episode, sorry. I'm going to pretend that yesterday didn't happen. And next week, I promise we will return to Wednesday. Maybe on Saturday, because I said I potentially will do a stream on Saturdays. We go back then. But if not, we will definitely go back next week. We're starting off today then with a secret meeting. Now, in one of the episodes that I lost the footage for, unless it was the final episode that I got actually edited and recorded, there was a secret meeting. It was with Aston Martin. Now, I'm unsure if this is going to be them again or if there's going to be a different team showing interest. No, this time it is Aston Martin who have come in again. See, realistically, if you look at it, we have had some decent results between the team. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to go to Aston Martin. For the simple reason, I just feel that if I'm going to go to Aston Martin, I'm just not going to bother. If I go to Aston Martin, there's basically no point me really leaving Williams at the same time, because they are, as far as I can remember, in terms of R&D on this save, that we are pretty similar at Williams to what Aston Martin are. So I'm going to decline the talks. I'm going to end them. You know, I sort of did that after the last race. I sort of did that in the last talks.
Just
I
a quick
jumped
one
into
for
it.
me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I guess we'll see if anything else more exciting comes calling. But let's focus on our current seat for now.
You know, we have, they are actually a decent jump ahead of us now, but I remember after the first talks, they were behind us, in fairness. But we move on. We're gonna get another upgrade going. And we've got 3 upcoming upgrades. Because realistically, after these upgrades come in, we're above Racing Bull. So yeah, we're gonna hold out for better offers. I feel, if Aston Martin are gonna come in for us, I feel like we could potentially push a move to something like Ferrari or something. But again, I feel like I might be a bit stupid to jump ship after this season. But we'll see how we go for the rest of the season, which we select the goals then for Canada. I feel like I could achieve it. I feel like I could achieve this average corner speed. 1, in fairness. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to do that round the big chicane at the end of the laps. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Isn't that great? But yeah, I was saying, I think I'm going to end up staying.
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Mark, shut up. Yeah, I feel like I will probably end up staying at Williams for at least one more year. Should I get, an extension to my contract, of course. But it just feels stupid that I'm going to stay here at Williams for one season and then move on. After, coming in to realistically help them get a decent place in the midfield battle. So I'm going to potentially be staying. Highly likely I'm going to be staying. But until then, we just wait and see we basically just wait and see what I decide to do. But as of right now, I'm staying at Williams. I'm not leaving this season. However, I do feel that potentially next season may be the time to concentrate on getting a move to a bigger brand. Oh, give over. Oh, no way you fail a 70% 3 times in a row. There's absolutely no way you do that. That's ridiculous. Literally, the 30%, literally the 3 times out of 10, you can fail that. Literally happened just then. So now I've got to waste. Oh, bugger, I've gone onto the wrong thing. Great, I've now wasted a session because I can't undo this now. I'll do quality pace in this because then I've got potentially a full one done in an actual session. So yeah, that is frustrating me a little bit, as it is looking a bit wet.
Okay, don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
I am just going to hold on a sec because I want to ask.
Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I just wanted to hang on before we went past the pit lane. That's all I was doing there. Whoa, it's starting to get really wet all of a sudden. We're all just about going to come through and...
Well, programme over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
Estimated position 20, apparently. Let's have a look at it. So So, what have I got from that? So I achieved the target time. I achieved the target time, but I didn't get any of my things. Well, we'll run the things in a minute, but for now, we'll just spend a bit of time doing some practice programs. We might as well use the time while we've got it.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good
I think
data
it's time
that we
for
can work into
into,
a race
but for some
strategy.
reason it's not put. Yeah, DRS is disabled.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Move, Valtteri, I've got to go into the pits, lad. You know what, I'm going to let him go, because, so, it annoys me when it does this, when it spits you out when it spits you out into the conditions on softs. It annoys me so much. So now I've got to waste time getting all this stuff. I do really wish you could just stay out, just change your tyres and then go, like an actual pit stop. That would be nice. Instead of having to sit through this whole cutscene. Right. Let's try again. It gets so annoying when it does that, man. Is that boss? If that's boss, that's actually really funny. No, it's good. So I currently have the fastest lap of the session, yet I'm apparently going to come 20th in qualifying. Explain how that makes sense, honestly. Joe, don't get in my way, you... Oh god, I'm sliding like a little... Well, can't really say that word, but... I think you know what I'm trying to say. God, kind of don't half get slippery. In fact, I think my first ever wet race on an F1 game was actually in Canada, and I genuinely think I did the best I did so far, so let's hope the slippery slide in Canada goes to plan again for us here. What time it'll be to get our first F1, like proper full race win. I know I mentioned getting a first one, I think yesterday, at least I think I did, and that was a bit of a lie. That won't actually be my first win. That'll be my first full Grand Prix win. I slid into the hill, I couldn't do nothing about that.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
But yeah, we won the sprint in China, so we are a race winner in F1, just not a full race. So don't turn into a little thing. See, in fairness, that little collision with Joe would be avoidable in dry conditions, but I slid into him again. I'm getting the sense we should be on full wet. I don't know why.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Give over. You're joking. I shouldn't be sliding like this on Inter. Turns out I can't drive Montreal in wet conditions anymore. Sound. Maybe I can. Last second recovery for us. It's just that little one there that's a big problem for me. Oh, and this one, as we have just completely lost back end, and that's our lap done. That's really stupid of me doing that really clearly. I think I'm just going to go in. There's definitely no recovering this lap. We'll try one more, and if not, we'll come in. Squeaky chair back in action. Oh, Mr. Mornew, what you got, lad? Literally nothing. Get out of here, lad. This not a fun thing to drive right now.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful.
Don't. You can't get pace around Montreal in the wet, otherwise you're just going to spin out. I learnt that the hard way in the last lap. But, and that's a big but, we look like we might have found a little balance here of where we can and can't. Okay. May as well just finish the program now. Maybe do the final lap. Also I think qualifying's also going to be full wet. Where I saw that. Or either that or it's going to be dry and a dry wet. Okay. I have to set my chat up, yeah, I need to get that up after this session. I just need to get some form of fucking aircon in this room because it's so hot.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Honestly, it is so hot in this room right now. Right, we've got everything we need from this session other than the qualifying pace one, but I'm not even going to
We've
try
had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
in the rain. Oh my god, it's actually so hot. Does anyone know where I can get cheap aircon from? I should probably set the chat up. I'll set the chat up what this is. Thinking. I've got 3 laptops. I've just looked around my room. I've got 3 laptops in here that are all like broken as hell. One of them's like 40 years old or something. Don't know why I've got some. Honestly, if anyone's looking for broken laptops to refurbish, I'm your man. Hit me up. Perfect, literally just as I get this up. Sound, what a terrible time we're having.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
With the 14th fastest. Still getting into Q2. That's all I'm going to say. Have I mentioned it's hot yet? Because I don't think I have. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, don't even. Thank you. Points, 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 points. Yeah! Let's use that one with the most chance. Ah, I knew it was too good to be true. Pull the stream up. I haven't actually pulled up the chat. Rather. What an idiot, Billy. What an idiot. There we go. Right. Again, ignore my terribly squeaky chair. Let's get into qualifying. Let's hope we qualify better than P20 like we did at Monaco. Let's also pray we finish the Grand Prix this time. 35 laps, that is long. Was not expecting it to be that long. What time are we on?
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Sorry, 3:45. Alright, let's just get out and get this over, shall we? We are on a dry session, so that's good. Good apparently. Right. Can't forget to stick my hot lap on. Because I keep forgetting to do that recently. Squeaky chair. I didn't really learn where the good zones are to do the RS. I think that's what we want. So maybe that's straight leading up to. Some locks up and I couldn't see if anyone was to see this. No, this is the one I'm going about. This here and then probably the last straight will be my, I guess, this will be my RS zone here. I can already tell that kick's going to screw me over.
Okay, I'm afraid we're pushed down to P16.
That was a bit of an impact.
Okay, be careful with the front wing.
Oh no, we've got pole. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. We've got provisional pole. Probably won't get pole altogether, but it'll do. Should we drive back or should we...
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Go then. God's sake, yeah, man. I'm giving... Oh, you're not even... You're on your out lap.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
But you're on your out lap, aren't you? Everyone keeps locking up in this corner. I just saw more lock-ups. Who is drilling outside my house? Someone's doing some, like, drilling. I don't know who it is and why they're doing it, but they're doing it. So sorry if that's being picked up by the mic. God, nothing's going well for the streams in the past 2 days. Just have a bit of damage repair to do after I hit the wall, coming out the final corner, but that will be
Car
fine.
repairs have set us back a little.
I feel like Mark needs some improved lines for stuff like that. I can't see myself going out now, surely. Those are normally famous last words, but that's the point. Oh, right, that's why that's grinding on the mic, because it's round it. So it is going to remain P1. It's a bit... It's getting, like, really concerning that I'm finding it this easy. I keep saying I'm going to up the difficulty, but then forgetting as well, which is probably not helpful. Chat, remind me, if anyone's there, if anyone is there, please do not, under any circumstances, let me forget to turn off. To up the difficulty, sorry, not turn anything off. I'm not turning it off. It's just useless. This is already a terrible walk. I've just decided to hesitate on that corner. Lewis Hamilton, 1 minute 13. That is a very good lap from the big man there.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
It's gonna be 4. Oh God, who's that? Alex, go past, man. Oh my God. I'm trying to help my teammate out there and he's just not taking my help. You can't blame me for that,
Okay,
lad.
we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, he locked up. Oh no, done something that's really not done. For God's sake, Alex, just go past me if you want to go past. I gave you the chance at the bloody turn 1. God. I'm trying not to get in the way of people, but people are also trying not to get in the way of me. I'm trying to work out who's like come out and who's like racing. That's what I'm trying to work out. Take out the sign on the way in. Oh, Alex was coming in. Why didn't you tell me that, Alex? Did I turn in there? I don't know. Oh, I think the heat's getting to my head. I think I just need to sleep. Seriously. Currently P7. The fact I really doubt I could top that lap is like concerning. Let's hope we get away with one. And just about edge our way in. We do just about edge our way into the top 10. With Alex going out actually. So we're gonna get one last shot at our recovery from the last 2. We're not going to talk about them. Those are going to be like the unwritten stream that are just not part of this. We're just going to pretend they don't exist. Those 2 races. I'm always going to struggle at Monaco. I always have. I don't know if it's because I'm kind of cheap and I've never really bought a wheel. I've just used controller. In fairness, I think that's probably got probably a big reason why I struggle at the tighter tracks. But, I mean, even then, Monaco is just so hard to drive. It's hard, it's boring, and quite frankly, I never watched the Monaco GP. Never have, never will. It's just dead. Dead in the water. No coming back for old mate Monaco. Charles Leclerc is going to get in my way again. I really want to try and do the meme, but my voice, despite being deep, does not get that gravelly little tone. It's ridiculous, because I think I don't get done for corner cutting there, but I'll get done for corner cutting when I've literally not even corner cut at all in some places. somehow we've set the fastest lap, but I know for a fact I was so much slower than Leclerc there. There is no way I've set a faster lap than him. No way at all. What are you doing, man? Don't just stop mid-track, man. God. I know you're trying to let me pass, but Jesus, don't. Apparently that's corner cutting. Right, so that's corner cutting. Guys, that's corner cutting. Ready. That's corner cutting. Do you want to see what's not corner cutting? That's not corner cutting. What's the difference? Honestly, ridiculous. Look, I've got an invalidated lap time. I'm not even racing. I'm literally coming
Okay,
in.
we can take you this lap.
I've also got overtake on. I didn't even realise.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Well, it's a good job I'm coming to the pits then, isn't it, Mark? This is just so slow and tedious, it's just annoying. Even Verstappen couldn't top my lap time. This is such a cooked career mode. This career mode is so cooked. Like, there's no way a Williams gets pole position anywhere. Never mind just at Canada.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
There are certain ones where literally anything can happen, and I understand that. But this one is not one where I feel like a Williams could get pole. I don't know. We're just going to pretend we're like the next George Russell and we're doing bits for Williams before we head like to a bigger team. I'm going to up it a few. We could have 5. Every race I find too easy will up by 5. Then when I find it too hard, we'll decrease by 1 until it's just right. But let's hope that's enough. See, it labels it as hard, and I'll admit last year was a bit of a wuss. I played on like easier modes. I started off like really easy a few years ago. Then I upped it to medium for the past 2 games, and now on this game cycle I've finally gone up to hard. I'm finding that easier than I found the medium last year, which is strange.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history and could be the cause of a safety car today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Dynamo lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, Sainz, Albon, Bottas, Joe, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. We've heard all the rumours this week about this driver, and in the words of Joe Strummer, should I stay or should I go? And it seems, according to the rumours, they're staying.
It is a really interesting scenario, so this could mean two things. It could mean that they may have a better offer, or they've decided to stay with their team. So I really wonder today if we can tell by the driving style in the race whether they'll be showing off to maybe get someone's attention, or if they're going to take it a little bit more easy because they've got a secure situation going for them.
So, they were obviously talking about me there, rejecting the Aston Martin contract. But anyway, something I did miss in like the qualifying situation, Carlos Sainz has had an absolute stinker and is down in what, P14? I think it's 14, was it? Was it 14? Yeah, no, 13, just ahead of Albon. Which is absolutely crazy. Like, I can't quite believe my eyes. Carlos Sainz has had an absolute mare. But anyway, last time we were on pole, it did not go very well for us. That much we do know. But it's all about what we can do now at Montreal. The last two races are behind us. As we go to 5 red lights, away we go here in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix, as you could probably guess, by in Canada. As early on, we've actually made a... No, never mind, we haven't. It's just the Blues clashing. I thought we made a decent gap away from Verstappen, but no, it's just our Blues clashing. As he's going to put me under early pressure. Other than that, we have actually pulled away, the pair of us here. As that corner wasn't the smoothest here, and the tyres are still sort of warming to the track a little here. As Verstappen's still behind us as of right now, but is, well, looking to find where he can get a move done on us here, and this could be the best place for it as we head into the big right-hander. So head back the other way. Yeah, little voice crack as I have a hiccup there, I do apologise for that, as we hope to pull away from Verstappen on the big straight. I like that little corner. Wait, apart from when you smash into the wall, that corner's really fun to go to. But this is where it gets a bit scary.
Within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
You know, this is the scary part. This is like having a blue shot. We've broken DRS actually. We might be okay, but well, he's going to get it back now. Oh, I've not got it. Oh god, don't look at the times. Look at the trap. But yeah, DRS. When you're in pole position, it's like when other people get blue shells in Mario. You can't do naught about it. You're in the mud, basically, and you've got no way of defending yourself. If Verstappen comes through on DRS, that's not even the DRS zone, I don't think. This is a DRS zone. No, that was the DRS zone. But this is going to get really interesting as we head into the big straight of DRS, because this Red Bull is very fast on the straight as we go very wide there. But actually Perez is fighting Verstappen, and that could do us a big favour here, as Verstappen's got to defend Sergio Perez, his teammate, maybe giving us a chance to make a move away. Verstappen gets very close there, almost makes contact with our rear end, but we just about keep him off us. Into lap number 3. As Charles Leclerc takes the fastest lap away from us.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I didn't actually check the weather before this race, so when we got on a little bit of a straight, which will be in a second. I've got to defend the staff and try and get in contact with my engineer.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
The staff is still trying to make that move on us. We sort of go a bit more defensive in the corners here, starting to brake and hold a position for like a couple of milliseconds just to try and slow Max down as we cut him off completely there. I think there might have been a bit of contact actually between us. As Perez again maybe looks to, contact up. We've now got Hamilton and Verstappen, a little bit of a DRS trade. Through goes Verstappen and Perez on the outside, and then Verstappen's pushed into the wall.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
We've had an absolute mare there, and I've had an even bigger mare turning back round, and now we're back at the grid. We go a little bit too defensive, and we've bottled it right here, guys. For the third race in a row, we've absolutely bottled it. Okay, for the second time in the last 3 races, maybe. But now here's the problem: we've got major front wing damage. Correct. So turning is not really an option right now. This may end up becoming a 2-stop, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming.
Understood.
We're going to have to come in.
This
is a really, really big call, but I say this with a massive but. Boxing could be the best thing for us right now, because if we box onto hards, we won't need to box when other cars box in a couple of laps time. They will all box around lap 15, which we won't have to box because we've got hards. They will last enough time. It's silly from me going as defensive as I did, though.
We had an issue attaching the front wing. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
That is fucking typical. So now we
That was our last stop. No
we
more
have to
scheduled pit stops. Let's
absolutely
go.
floor it now to catch up with the rest of the pack. Been absolutely done over by our team there. Cheers a lot, guys. And now it's literally about absolutely tearing this track apart to catch up. And you get the sense that points finish today might be out the window. I knew something was going to happen in that little class. You just knew. You saw we were going practically 4 wide into this corner here, and you just knew some big crash was about to happen. You just knew it was. And well, is the dazzle from the start of the season starting to fade here? Are we going to get a set of bad results into the mid-season?
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
I'm going to go a bit
Okay, here's the
quiet.
gap that we're trailing the
I've
car
got
ahead by.
sort of
25.9 seconds.
catch up the best I can here. So apologies if I go completely like silent. I am still here, as you can tell, because I'm racing. But I seriously need to concentrate right now. There just needs to be more selective about these warnings, by the way, because they just give you one whenever they want, basically. Like, I've done that like 5 times today, that little manoeuvre, but they've literally only just given me a warning now for exceeding track limits. Like, make your mind up, guys, is it or isn't it? Inconsistent. The FIA are so inconsistent, it's untrue. And just like yesterday, my room feels like an F1 cockpit right now. So that one was. We are slowly but surely catching up to Daniel Ricciardo though, so we've got that going for us.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
I'm keeping the same rules as yesterday. I'm allowed a flashback. As it goes on, I'm going to start punishing myself more. But while I get used to the tracks in the first season, I will just allow myself these flashbacks. From second season, no flashbacks. That's confirmed. Oh, you're joking. Isn't that brilliant? Albon's out. I think that's the second or maybe third race in a row that that's happened.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I'll make Albon out of the Canadian GP. So on the back side, we're going to finish ahead of our teammate. On the downside,
Alexander is out of the race.
yeah, we know, we heard that. Yeah, on the downside, team points are going to be madly affected by that because I feel Albon could have potentially got into the points in my place. Yeah. So it's frustrating, but we
Okay,
move.
clear.
We can take about half the track now.
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Mark, I know how to recharge my ERS, lad. Shush. I know what I'm doing.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, I gathered that part, Mark. I've hit once already today because of a certain incident on track. We're back into single digits between those two cars ahead. Good. You can potentially catch the pack up before pit lap. Or the pit window even. Are we boxing again this race now?
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 8.9 seconds.
Ah, that's going to bum me a little bit on catching up. This right here is going to bum me on catching up. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? Oops, that was a mistake. I need to stop giving myself benefits of the doubt. I need to start punishing myself more when it comes to stuff like this, but I'll never learn. I'll never learn. I know it's bad to flash back, but I've DNF'd for the past two races. I'm not DNFing again today. And I'm definitely not finishing lower than 15. If I finish lower than 15, I'm going to retire. We might have to make a 2-stop though today. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So I might have to make a second stop later in the races. Something that concerns me in a way. These hards won't go the full length, I know they won't, but I still reckon they'll go long enough to get a little bit of an advantage on the lower end cars, and then come out and fight, and then when I come out I'll be able to fight them to get back up. I've already agreed that I'm not going to finish today.
4.5 seconds.
Oh, be quiet, I'm trying to talk. Yeah, I've already agreed with myself I'm not catching the points back today. So we'll have to make do. Getting as high as we can. After the start we had, after the qualifying we had, I don't know. After the qualifying, we deserved to get in the points, but I mean, even after the start we technically deserved it. It wasn't really my fault that we got our rear end spun out by after being clipped. And now we're facing bloody Esteban Ocon. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? My arch nemesis. On multiple occasions over the F1 games. He always gets in my way. And he always unnecessarily causes contact. But this is our moment to surpass him, to get away from him. He's going to squeeze me to the wall, but it doesn't matter because we're going to take him, and we are now back in this race, basically.
Job, nice overtake.
We are ultimately now back in this race, which is massive for us. Next up, old mate Nico. Surely Ocon has a problem. He can't be falling that far behind without having a problem with his engine or
We're
something.
catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
We're pitting again, Mark. I don't care what you say. These will not make it.
Putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Surely Ocon's got an engine problem. I was definitely about to say Econ's got an engine problem by mistake. Hulkenberg on the big straight here. I can tell you now, can guarantee that's happening. A bit of front wing damage.
Mind that front wing.
Won't kill me.
If it takes too much damage.
Will not kill me this much. If it was more, I'd be worried, but this is fine. And now we're on to the 2RBs. I turned the wrong one off. I meant to turn ERS off.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be
And
careful.
I've turned DRS off, and then I've messed up, and now
Okay,
got
we've
3
been given a
seconds
time
time.
penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
But we will live, laugh, love. I need to stop giving myself benefits of doubt with flashbacks. That's not happening anymore. I take my penalty and I move on. That was genuinely my fuck up. So was the spin, in fairness, but we can't have any more flashbacks.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Shut
Okay,
up, Mark.
mate, any more front wing damage and it's going to really cost us. So please, let's protect it and bring the car home.
Closing up to Daniel Ricciardo. Danny Rick, I'm coming for you, lad. Got no ERS views on this straight, which is unfortunate. Whenever I get that close to the wall, I'm really scared. But surely this is a lap we got Danny Ricciardo. Surely this is a lap to get Danny Ricciardo. We almost got in there. We won't, but we will, hopefully, use DRS to our best ability. And that's overtaking. He's gone into the pits. And apparently I corner cut again, which I probably did in fairness. Keep accidentally turning DRS off. Signs has come out the pits. We're up to P12. Oh, I did not know we came that far. And now all of a sudden, points are back on. All of a sudden, points, finishes are back on.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Out of absolutely nowhere, points, finishes are back on, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that can really screw me over now is the time delay I've got. And the fact I've also got a box. I'm probably going to have to box again. Oh yeah, let's check. Is there any
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
It just doesn't make it. It can't make it smart enough on when it isn't corner cutting. We're gonna.
Okay, gap gap ahead.
calm on the push
7 seconds.
for about a lap or so. For about half a lap, we'll stop the push for now. Up our DRS levels a bit, ERS levels even, and then we'll begin to push as the car might be out. We might have lost someone here.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Pierre Gasly is out.
Green flag.
We are up another
Okay,
place.
some information on Gasly. They're retiring from the race.
Okay, to put DRS up again. I keep calling it DRS like an absolute div. I mean ERS. And push. We can push. We can start to have a little bit of a push now. The cars in front. It's all about though now. When have all the cars pitted? Have they pitted yet? Will they pit shortly? I don't know. I don't know what's happening in terms of this. It seriously feels like they are trying. It seriously feels like they've pitted, but I was just that far behind that they've not really pitted yet. We are starting to get.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Not anymore, there's not. Someone else is coming off. Or is that just a yellow flag moment? That could have just been a yellow flag moment, but
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
there might have been a bit of contact maybe between Sainz and Stroll.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
Oh, forget your 5/10 mark.
Russell has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
No, I'm not really bothered now. The question is, can we catch land? Because every time it looks like we're catching, Ben manages to pull away. But there is surely a possibility of catching at some point. Surely he screws up somehow. Surely he has a fuck up in him. It doesn't really help that I'm now being really cautious into corners because I can't really afford any more corner point penalties. Otherwise there's little no point in
that's 4
being
seconds.
involved
The
in the
next
race.
car, push, push.
Gonna harvest now. Jeff's in the pit. This is a chance to get into the point. Piastri is not going to get out the pit in time. Surely he's not. Into the points we go. Last season's rookie. Out of the foot has done this season's an absolute gold gem of a favour there. Never heard of a gold gem before, but anyway. We seriously need to shake off Bottas though. That is a big thing we've got to do right now before we get ahead of ourselves, because that 3-second time penalty is going to mess up badly. As even Oscar Piastri is now catching us a little bit. And we've done it. Oh, we've messed up badly. We have probably the biggest screw up of our career. We've probably just made the biggest screw up of our career.
Behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Sound, I'm glad that's happening. Piastri just set the fastest lap as well, so that's great. Oscar, mate, I love you, but like, can you just do one? And not in a positive way to you, to McLaren, in a positive way for me and Williams, please.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Now's not time to fucking sit back, you dick. I've got 4 laps to do it, so. Now is honestly push time, like. Looks like we're going to get done over by penalty though, once again, in terms of getting points, which is annoying, but we can't say we didn't deserve that one, in fairness. That was my own screw up.
Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a
There's
place.
literally no point in me fighting Piastri because my team orders are just save my ERS. And realistically, there's no fighting them. There is no fighting them, McLaren.
Really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Shut up. You've literally lost us this race through your fucking stupidity of telling us to harvest when we're racing. And now Valtteri Bottas is going to do us. We're going to do him straight back. Wanker. Valtteri Bottas.
And gap to the car in front, 3.0 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
We may not actually have to box again. Let's have a look. We might. This is a big mind, but we might be fine. Bottas will overtake us, but we'll instantly take the place back. But this is a fight now between me and Valtteri about looks of things. And Valtteri's just got to win it. And we are, realistically, mid-season now, getting some serious reality checks. We are getting some serious reality checks. Yeah, we've had our fun in the Williams, but now it's all about, well, realistically, were they just... You've got to figure out the new guy moments from the other cars. Meanwhile, we were just taking advantage of those moments. And now, we are having a little struggle mid-season. Granted, okay, one wasn't my fault.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Granted, okay, I've never been good at Monaco, so I can't really blame it on being mid-season yesterday. I can just blame it on being a terrible Monaco driver. But this one just feels like the early season racing we had has just absolutely crumbled from us. And despite getting pole, despite somehow getting pole in a Williams, it's just not our day at all, and we are probably not even going to finish. We're probably going to finish no higher than P16. There is surely no casting off Piastri now. With him being on the mediums, you know, there is the question, will his wear quicker than mine, but don't forget he came in like 10 laps after I came in. So surely that just means that my wear will already be too much to outdo Oscar when he starts to get that wear that a hard would probably be able to outmuscle us. Now Magnussen goes for a move on us. He's overtaken both Zhou and Bottas, who Zhou himself has overtaken his teammate. But this little fight for just outside the points, it always feels futile when you're fighting just outside the points, when the points are literally 10 seconds ahead. You're not catching. You're not catching. Trust me. But seriously, we have absolutely bottled this one. This was here for the taking, and we've absolutely screwed it up. Absolutely fuming. Hello, Finn. How are you, mate? We've absolutely bottled this race, though. But do you know what? Like yesterday, I'm going to blame the heat. Got a little DRS train behind us. Probably... maybe do that. That'll do the favour. Very narrow turn there. The left side of these wheels are absolutely done. The right side is not doing too much better either. Can open up ERS and 3 straight.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 12.1 seconds.
Seriously just feels futile now, but we're even racing. This is really frustrating. But we have focused too far, in my opinion, on the negative. You know, we've got to look at the fact that we had that massive screw up early on. You know, I don't think I could have had a bigger screw up if I tried into that little corner. But we just about managed to recover to get as far up as we have. You know, I didn't see us getting higher than 15. You know, when it comes to stuff like this, when you've got a penalty, I will never count the penalty. You know, the penalty, alright, it's there for a reason. I've cheated, I've cut a corner. You know, I've screwed up and cut a corner. You know, it was an honest mistake, it was an honest screw up. It's just infuriating, it's just annoying that we've not gotten the point. But, what can you do? What can you do? We have had a nice little midfield battle with the 3 or 4 cars behind us though, which is nice.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 16.3 seconds.
But yeah, we are starting to get some mid-season reality checks that hopefully we will be able to iron out. And in fairness, I think it's about time I start saving up for something like a wheel. Yeah, because controller just doesn't feel like a vibe. Turning's not the best on a controller. We're heading to the final, what is it, 3 laps of the race, sorry.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap, 0.5.
It really doesn't help. Like, I know he's giving me warnings and stuff, but Mark, you don't help, lad. You don't help me. You just infuriate me.
Copy that.
Shut them up. Magu's trying to make a move on me behind there. Yeah, there's the driver now from old mate Kevin. Oh well, on another day we don't get that penalty, on another day we get in the points, but you can't argue with the penalty. You can't argue that we've not done well to get back where we were. Yeah, we're going to finish like, what, a minute behind Oscar Piastri, but there's been worse things happen in F1, and that is probably going to be one of them. And just like that, Kevin Magnussen has absolutely fucked me. Just like that. Oh, that has actually got me so... That actually fucked me off so much. Just as I was saying, we've done so well to recover. Kevin Magnussen just fucks my whole race up. Final lap of the GP. This has been a long race, so I am going to just do the one today. Mostly because this room is a fucking heat box. That is not a... Oh, I'm actually done. I'm actually done. Max Verstappen wins. I don't give a shit at this point. We're coming P17 because Ocon's... that guy, Hulkenberg, is too close. No point me even fucking racing anymore. I'm just going to open up ERS for the remainder of the Grand Prix. See if we can pull away from from Nico. Sorry. And that's how you don't pull away from Nico. Just like that. Race over. Ridiculous.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
P17 it is. Worst result other than my 2 DNFs. My 3 DNFs in total. I am actually
And in the end, there was
fucking
no
furious.
stopping Max Verstappen. He takes...
They gave Magnus...
Red Bull are our winners.
That's fucked me off. That's fucked me off. They gave Magnussen driver of the day.
Another weekend of motorsport action, but with more races lined up.
Oh,
be sure
that
to join us
fucked me
when
off,
we
right?
come back with more Formula One.
Literally, the 2 DNFs are the only stuff. Are the only 2 behind us. Apparently, I'm the only one at fault as well for that. So that's fucking class, guys. Thank you, love you, fuck you, goodbye. We just move on from this. Piastri's our rival apparently now. Didn't realise that came to fruition. All in all, terrible race weekend again. We're having some serious fucking... We have no... Oh, we've got 50-50 now with Alex Albon, which is interesting. But yeah, fuming, absolutely fuming. But we'll have to live on, I guess. But yeah, this has been a pretty long one. It's very hot.
This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport.
You could have told me this before the race.
Why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
You could have told me this before the race. I'd have run him off the track when I had the chance. But yeah, like I said, it's too hot for me to sit in this room any longer. So I'm gonna end the stream there. Like I said, I know I said I'd do AA today, but it's so hot I couldn't. No, it's nothing to do with the heat, sorry, I'm lying. It's because I said I was going to... I was gonna be really fucked off if this week's episode was yesterday's absolute embarrassment. But instead, we're gonna have today's absolute embarrassment. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed me being shit for 2 days this week. Hopefully next week we can recover. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.